Hello, amazing artists. Today, you're gonna get a white sheet of paper like this. Everyone will have a placemat for their desk, and you will get a paintbrush and a cup of water from me, as well as some tissue paper squares. We're gonna be making a winter landscape that's gonna have all these beautiful colors on the back using tissue paper and water. The first thing you're gonna wanna do before you get started is always put your name on your art, so that we know who it belongs to, and your class code. So 1 dash, if you're Bodenheimer, it would be BO. If you're Blau, it would be BL. If you're Hoyman, it would be H. And if you are Miss K, you would have a K. Okay, so I'm just gonna do H because Miss Hoyman's class is my first class. And then I'll flip it over. All right, when we do this, it's best to go kind of quick. You wanna get your brush wet, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna just add a little bit of water, only at the top where you're gonna place your first few squares. Then you should be able to just pick one up, make sure you have one at a time, and kind of lay them on as close as you can next to each other. It's all right if they go off of the paper. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to seal it by putting water on top. And you will continue this step. You will notice that when you rinse your brush to get more water, some of that pigment is gonna start to come out. Pigment is the color of the tissue paper, and these tissue papers actually have paint inside them. So when we put them down on our paper, they start to bleed out, especially once you cover it up. So as you lay these down, you're gonna notice that the colors are gonna kind of start to spread out together. And it can be a really neat effect for creating a beautiful background. I'm gonna put this one right here. And I'm laying it almost like brick by brick next to each other. And I'm gonna go ahead and put more water over here. And just like that, I am starting to fill in all of my paper on the top row here. Now don't forget, you have to lay the water on the paper, and then you have to go back and you have to make sure you seal that paper down. So I put water down when I'm gonna stick the paper on top, and I put water on top of the paper to make sure that it seals. Repeat this step as needed until you fill up the entire space of the paper. When you're done, there should be no white space. Even if there's a little crack here in between, you can always lay another one on top and seal that down. All right, happy art making and have fun creating this tie-dye background for our landscapes.